Here we are at the far northeastern corner of Ishigaki Island, and the little spit behind me goes into both the Pacific and the China Seas, and you can see the bright color of the water here below. It really is a beautiful view. They all seem to be. Meanwhile, when you face the other way, there's another bay right behind me here. And it's like there is no end to amazing views down here. To a certain point, it's almost an embarrassment of riches. It was kind of funny when our guide was talking about the beautiful view of the sea. One of our seatmates responded with, "Oh, that's great. We haven't seen the ocean in about minutes, you know?" I won't say you get to a point where you get a surfeit of such views, but after a while you do find yourself taking in a lot of it, and you forget sometimes just how impressive it is when you see it day in and day out all the time. But at the same time, you've got to take in as much as you can while it's there before you, because when we go back to our regular lives, this isn't something that I'm going to be able to walk out my door and actually see. And in some ways, I'm just as happy about that, because I'd just like to get back into the city and be able to do things and go places. And this is out in the middle of nowhere. This is something that I think the average Japanese would like to visit, but would not want to stay here. They often talk about how the islands are dying because nobody wants to live here anymore. And you'd think with such an idyllic view that anybody would. But when there's nothing to do and no way to earn a living, thankfully Okinawa is a tourist mecca for both Japanese and foreigners alike. So there is a way to make a living, but that hasn't always been the case. We passed by this earlier on the way to the observation point. I have to see where this goes. Well, I think I've come to the end of the stairs, and there's a road going further up, and stairs going back down in a different direction. I think I'll try and go up a little bit and see where that takes me. Looks like it trails off, quite literally, but boy, it opens up back here, and I want to back up slowly so that I don't fall. But another wide panoramic view, and you can see just about everything here, including the observation post where we just were, I think. Wow. This is what happens when you take the road less traveled, I guess. Down here, on the other hand, I think I might just get myself lost if I'm not careful. So I think I'll just head back. Given that I've only got maybe about 10 minutes, and that would not be sufficient time if I were to misplace myself. So, and at the same time, for all this authentic Japanese look to it, this stuff is it's plastic, or somehow it's not wood.